Hello, Andrew here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my predictions for the last game of the Premier League. Yes, we are in July, and we got the last game of the Premier League, longest season ever. Anyway, let's get on to the game. So, your first game, Arsenal versus Watford. Um, so, Arsenal, they haven't really got like a lot to play for. I mean, the highest they can finish is eighth. Um, I mean, after the mixed season they've had, they would be happy with that. But Watford have got everything to play for. They have to win today to even have a chance of staying in the Premier League. Um, it's a tough one to call, but Arsenal being in good form and Watford sacking their manager, um, with 2 games to go, and when he took over, they were rock bottom. It's crazy to think that they've done that. Like, that's 3 managers that they've got rid of. I mean, if Watford go down, they'll only have themselves to blame. Um, how do I reckon this one's going to go? Unfortunately, I think Watford will go down because I think I think Aston Villa's going to survive. I think it's going to be Watford and Bournemouth that go down. But so my prediction for the score, I'm going to say 3-1 to Arsenal. Burnley versus Brighton. Again, Brighton are safe. I mean, there's no way they can go down. They're in 16th, but they've got enough points to survive. And Burnley again have had a really good season. Um, the highest again they can finish is 8th. Again, another top 10 finish for Burnley, and I think they're happy with that. Um, Brighton's had a couple of mixed results recently, but I think Burnley at home are going to be too strong for them. And as I say, neither team's got too much to play for, but I think Burnley will come out on top here, and I'm going to say 2-0 to Burnley. Chelsea Wolves. This is a huge game for both. I mean, to be honest, I don't think Wolves can finish higher than 6. They would have to score a hell of a lot of goals, which I think gets them Europa League again, anyways. But Chelsea have got everything to play for, because if Leicester City beat Manchester United and Chelsea lose to Wolves, then it's they haven't got top 4. So everything to play for in the top 4. So Chelsea, it's not going to be an easy game for them. They gave Liverpool a hell of a game though, but they've got to start Pulisic. I mean, he came on against Liverpool and completely changed the game. If he had started against Liverpool, it might have been a different story. That American has got some talent, and I have full credit to him. He really is talented. Um, so yeah, how do I reckon this one? It's a tough one to call because Wolves have played very well. Chelsea at home, you'd expect to win. I don't think they will though. I'm going to go with a draw. I'm actually going to go with a 2-2 draw. Crystal Palace versus Tottenham. Palace have, they've played well in games, but at the moment they just can't even buy a win. They're lucky that they've been safe, that because they have been awful since lockdown. Come back after lockdown. Spurs have completely upped their game, and the highest they can actually finish would be one above Wolves, would be 6th. If Wolves were to lose to Chelsea, you expect Tottenham to beat Crystal Palace. So Wolves have still got a lot to play for. Wolves are going to have to give Chelsea a game. And Tottenham have a better goal difference than Wolves as well. So, yeah, Wolves still may not get Europa. But, I mean, as I say, Palace, again, you just expect another loss here. Like I say, they've played well in games and maybe deserve more than a loss, but I think Tottenham, yeah, they've started to, do well under Mourinho, and I expect another win here. I'm gonna say 3-1 to Spurs. Um, Everton versus Bournemouth. Everton, you never know what you're going to get from Everton. They're not a great side. Um, and Bournemouth, well, they're in trouble. They are 3 points from safety, and they're relying on results elsewhere. I mean, goal difference is pretty much all the same, apart from Aston Villa's got -26, but Watford and Bournemouth both has -27. Bournemouth need to win, and Watford and Aston Villa both lose for them to stay up. It's an incredible ask. Um, and Everton at home, you expect Everton fans, I mean, well, not fans, sorry. You expect the Everton team to, their final game at home to put in a performance. And I think they do. It's not going to be a great game. Everton don't score too many goals. But I think it's going to be 1-0 Everton. Leicester City, Manchester United. Possibly the biggest game of the weekend, if you think about it. I mean, both teams, again, have everything to play for. I mean, Chelsea and Wolves and Leicester and Man United, for the top four, are your two biggest games that people most probably going to be watching. Leicester City have to win to get Champions League football. Man United just need a draw. Leicester mixed results since the lockdown, and Man United, they're undefeated in the Premier League. Yeah, no, so you've got to literally hand it to Man United. Like, literally, since Bruno Fernandes has come in, Man United have looked quite a strong force. Who wins this one? Neither. It's going to be a draw. It's going to be a 1-1 draw. Manchester City versus Norwich. I feel sorry for Norwich here. I know Norwich beat them back way near the beginning of the season, 3-2, but I can see Man City giving them an absolute hiding here. I wouldn't be surprised if it's more than 6-0. It would not surprise me at all. Man City are going to be looking to, put some punishment. And yeah, I really fear for Norwich. Like I say, it could be complete hammering. Newcastle versus Liverpool. Newcastle, again, they've had mixed results. They can't finish any higher than what they are. But Liverpool, since they've won the title, have looked less than convincing. It's like, let's get on our holidays, let's go and celebrate and all this. This could go either way. It all depends on what Liverpool wants to turn up. I mean, like I say, we turn up against Chelsea, but Chelsea turn up as well. And as I say, it was a very, very good game of football. Surely, I mean, Liverpool should win this. I mean, Newcastle got quite a few injuries still, I believe. And they haven't got the luxury of rotating. It's gonna be. It should be a win for Liverpool. Liverpool should be fresher, stronger, and as long as we take our chances, we should win that one. I'm gonna say. Do you know what? I'm gonna say 3-0 to Liverpool. Southampton, Sheffield United. Southampton again. They looked down and out at one point. I mean, when they lost 9-0 to Leicester City, everyone feared the worst. But they have come back strong. And Danny Ings has been superb for them. Absolutely superb. And Sheffield United, if you offered them a top 10 finish in their first season back in the Premier League, they would have taken it. They really would. They have been superb. Okay, they've lost their last two games, but to be where they are, One game remaining. Not have to worry about anything. That you have to give them a lot of respect. I think though. I think it's been a little bit too much for them at the moment. They haven't got the luxury of rotating. I'm going to say Southampton win this one, and I'm going to say 2-1 to Southampton. West Ham versus Aston Villa. West Ham, mixed form again. They've done enough to stay safe. And I apologise if you can hear that in the background. Someone's lawnmowing downstairs. But yeah, Aston Villa know they need a win here. I mean, they can survive if Watford and Bournemouth both lose. You know, Aston Villa don't actually need to win, but they would rather win than, rely on other results. I think Aston Villa survive. I think Watford and Bournemouth both lose their games, and whatever happens here, you know, whether Aston Villa win or lose, they stay up. But I think they're going to get a draw. I think they'll get something out of this game. Like I say, I think Watford and Bournemouth will both lose their games. So I'm going to say 1-1. So yeah, that's my predictions. Yeah, last games of the season. It's finally over. A new season will be on September the 12th. And yeah, I mean, Liverpool obviously won the title with 7 games remaining. But you know, next season it all starts again, and there's going to be a lot of teams chasing us. We have to strengthen. We have to prove that this is not just a one season wonder. I know last year we could have won it, and we were only 1 point behind Man City. This year we can, with a point we matched last season's point tally. With a win, we beat our points tally. So, 90, even if we lose 96 and a 97 season, you can't grumble at that. But you don't expect Man City to be on the points that they are. You know, they lost 9 games this year. But that's not going to happen next year. Not a chance. They will strengthen. Man United losing 8. Yeah, maybe. Again, they will strengthen. But you expect them to be stronger. Chelsea, stronger. Leicester, Tottenham, Arsenal. All these teams are going to be gunning for Liverpool. And I mean, whatever happens today, it's going to be a really good last game of the season. And yeah, top 4 and relegation. Everything's still to play for some teams. Some teams will just relax and play football. But others, I'd hate to be their fans and biting their nails on what's going to happen. Anyway, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you all before the Liverpool game tonight, this afternoon. Bye bye.